Alright, we're good to go. Loading the sim pod for the tech test. Setting the neural link. To learn new skills, we need to be in the right state of mind.
Martin Robinson, you've come to me with a game that isn't about cars. What the hell's going on?
What? There's no cars in it? What is this? What is this madness?
Am I dreaming? It's a video game about shooting and big robots. It's actually something I might enjoy talking about rather than just having to pretend.
Yeah, I went to go and see Titanfall 2, which was good.
And you got a hands-on, right?
Yeah, I played the tech test, which is... They've been really coy. They wouldn't even tell us when it's going live, although from what I gather, it's going to be this weekend and next weekend.
Okay, so you basically had an early hands-on with the open beta.
Yeah, that is basically what has happened, in other words.
Fair play. So I've got some footage here that we're showing right now. So we'll talk through the footage and the stuff you got to try out. First up, there's quite an in-depth tutorial with a little bit of a story running through it, by the looks of things.
Yeah, that kind of ties into the campaign stuff as well. Obviously, this Titanfall has a single-player campaign, quite a meaty one as well, which looks quite good. So we had a look at it last week on the site. Yeah, and so this kind of ties into both. It takes you through all the different move sets and everything. It's tied together by a cool scoring mechanic, so you can speedrun it if you want. And it's just quite a nice refresher if you haven't played Titanfall for a while, which I'm sure a lot of people kind of played it and then haven't played it for quite some time.
It was quite a fast-burning game. But I noticed in this tutorial footage that you did the speed thing once, and then you thought, I'm going to try and better my time, and you nearly thrashed it, but you cocked it up right at the end and fell down a hole.
I went even slower second time round. That's not how it's supposed to work.
I think you beat it by about 2 seconds,
okay.
But you were on par to completely fluff it at one point.
Yeah, it wasn't just. It's not good enough. And then I got to the action of actually shooting stuff. I thought it was interesting what you said about Titanfall, though, because I think a lot of people's experience of the first Titanfall was that they played it, absolutely loved it, and then after about a week, they just stopped playing it.
Yeah, I mean, I remember at Eurogamer Expo having like the largest queues I'd ever seen, and it was like 3 hours wait or something, and the buzz was like No Man's Sky style buzz, and it was awesome. I loved it when it came out. Like the movement and the combat was like so fast and fluid, and it felt like they had reinvigorated the Call of Duty kind of genre, but then it was just. Everyone just suddenly got bored of it really quickly.
Weird, isn't it? And I had that perception as well, because I did like that. It felt like the second coming when it first came out. And I remember when I played at EGX, and everyone's going, this is the best first-person shooter there's been since Modern Warfare. This is going to change everything. It's going to be brilliant, really successful. And it was successful. It sold loads. But then I did the same thing. I kind of stopped and didn't go back to it for ages. But I did go back to it recently. I went back to the original Titanfall just before I went away. And it's still loads of people playing it. And I spoke to the developer as well and say, what are you doing about that? Because that is the perception. It is a lot of people just went away. And they said that's not necessarily the case. It was no more so than any other first-person shooter. But that's what they said. But a lot of the stuff in Titanfall 2 kind of suggests that they want you to stick around a bit more.
Yeah, so you've played a few different levels in this early open beta hands-on. So what kind of things did you see that are new, I guess? Well,
the new stuff, basically, it isn't... I think a lot of people are going to come back to Titanfall 2 having had our kind of experience. Be like, oh, I remember this. This is a game I played all that time ago. And then in terms of what's new, it's just like a few small things. You've got the grappling hook, obviously, which I have to say I was terrible with. And so apologies, you're going to see loads of other YouTube videos from all the YouTubers who are at the event who are going to show you all these amazing things they did with it, where you can basically hook up onto Titans to rodeo them a lot easier. Yeah. And then... hook other players and then kind of reel them in, then kick them in the face till they're dead. Yeah. So all these awesome things you won't be seeing in this footage because I'm not good enough to do it.
See, I played it at E3. I think I played a different level to the ones in the beta. But yeah, I did enjoy the grappling hook, and especially grappling other players and kicking them in the head. That was a highlight for me.
I'm just not very good at games. That's a problem. So that's new. The Titans themselves are refined as well. It used to be the case as kind of you could customize your mech all these different ways. Now they're more class based, and so it's almost like Overwatch. You have different mechs have kind of different flavors, and you choose which one you take, and they're kind of more defined characters basically. That's new. Burn cards have gone.
Oh, burn cards have gone, have they?
Yeah, and in its place is basically just a more simple perk system, which is just a lot more readable, I think.
Right.
But the main thing that's happened is that they put in this system, which I guess we're going to see this weekend, called networks, which is basically it means you can just pair up with people easier, and they're trying to inspire more team play. And so Titanfall 2 is more about playing as a team, and they're hoping in that way, I think, you get that kind of Destiny clan thing, basically. Because the reason I played Destiny so much is that my friends were playing it, and we'd all get up together every night. We'd all meet up every night and socialise playing it. And I think the network thing in Titanfall 2 suggests they want to do that kind of thing. They want to just basically promote more people being more social and getting together to play Titanfall with friends. And the way the game works as well, it kind of rewards team play a lot more. There is pilots versus pilots, you can see this as well, which I thought was the weakest mode, which is just basically deathmatch, team deathmatch. But Amped Hardpoint is much more teamwork based. It's basically just domination or conquest, whatever you call it. And
Bounty Hunt.
Bounty Hunt's the other mode, and that's really, really cool. That's just basically wave based attacks, and then you kind of bank points, and then you've got to go back and bank them at a certain point, and everyone's kind of fighting over the banks about where you can bank your points. But it's just a lot more about being lone, a lot less about being a lone wolf, and a lot more about team play. Which works really well, I think.
Yeah, and from what I played at E3, although they've changed a bit of stuff, it still feels very familiar. It was like riding a gigantic robot-shaped bike. I don't know, that was a rubbish analogy, but it felt, I for people who've played the game before, I think they'll just be able to slot in really easy and feel right at home playing it.
Yeah, and I think hopefully it's going to be able to stick around a little bit more for more casual players like us this time. I think it's got the systems in place to do that. But it's just one of those weird things going back to Titanfall and thinking, why haven't I played this game some more? Because it's really good. And Titanfall 2 doesn't reinvent the wheel or anything. It just kind of moves it on and progresses it a little bit, makes it a bit more colourful, makes it a bit more approachable. And yeah, I hope it's got what it takes to kind of make me stick around a bit more with it.
Awesome. Well, you guys, we're going to leave you with a bunch of footage now from the Homestead and Boomtown maps. But in the description to this video, there's going to be a link to another video showing off the Kodai map. Now, why are we doing this, Martin? Why are we splitting it in two?
So, I'm under the impression, and again, EO are very vague about this, but I think the first two maps, which you're seeing now, are going to be in the first week's tech test. And then if you look elsewhere, that's going to give you a little preview of what you're going to see in next week's tech test.
So different maps for one set of maps a week. Oh, wait, no. Is that right? So you get Boomtown and Homestead for week one.
And then I think they're going to add another one into the rotation, basically.
Ah, so they're going to add it in. So it's not two maps one week and then just one map the other.
No, they're just going to expand it a little bit more and give you a few more options.
Ah, awesome. Well, if you're excited about the Titanfall 2 open beta, do let us know your thoughts about this footage. Maybe go easy on Martin's gameplay skills.
Hey, I hope you highlighted the bits where I won loads of matches. It's just I wasn't very good at pilot versus pilot.
You're a little bit better in cars than you are in robots, Martin. I'm sorry.
Sorry, it's fair enough.
Oh. Alright, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Bye.
Bye. Sorry, Martin. I'm sorry. Don't hate me.
Control online. Thermal systems functional. Hostile pilot contained and destroyed. Warning, enemy pilot attacking. Warning, there is a hostile pilot on the hull. Friendly Titan attacking your target. Warning, heavy damage sustained. Friendly Titan. Enemy Titan eliminated. Warning, enemy pilot attacking. Warning, severe reactor damage sustained.
any time. The enemy has total control. Enemy captured A. Enemy captured C. Your Titan is ready. Enemy amp C. Copy that. Stand by for Titanfall. The enemy has total control.
Transferring controls to pilot.
C captured.
Warning, we have a hostile pilot on board. Warning, detecting major hull warning. Hostile Titanfall incoming.
Enemy captured B. They aren't winning by much. Take them out, 6-4.
Disengage.
Warning. Engage defensive. Multiple Titans.
Enemy captured B. Capturing A. B captured. A captured. The enemy at C. Capture it. A is M. Nice work, 6-4. Capturing C. We have full control. Enemy captured B. We have full control. We have full control. C is out. Enemy captured A. Drag out. Enemy captured B. Enemy at A. We're winning, but not by much. Let's show them, 6-4. B captured. you pulled through. Good win. No Titans this time. Let's see what you've got, 6-4. lost yet. Let's show them what the 6-4 can do.
Enemy pilot attacking. Warning, major damage sustained. Detecting major hull damage. Warning, we have a hostile pilot on board.
Thermite launcher locked on pilot. Enemy Titan detected. Attempting situation control.
Good break, 6-4. Keep it going.